Hi, welcome back. So in this one we're going to show as we work through the very awkward bits on this vehicle. What we are doing on this vehicle is trying to fit bits onto it that shouldn't fit, which is always good fun, including this box here. Let me tell you, it was a struggle, and I can assure you, you will see me probably swearing at it. We're currently trying to fit the 500 litre rear back carry, or the Ultrabox as Fiamma call it, onto the back of this motorhome, which it shouldn't fit. It doesn't really want to fit, but we're going to make it fit. We are having a few issues though. We haven't filmed the first lot of issues, but you can now watch us having the next lot. So next step now is to mount the lower bracket mount piece and get that fitted, which again, shouldn't fit on here because of the shape of the motorhome. It doesn't actually want to fit the full width of the bar, so we've got to cut them down to size and squeeze it in there, and then hope the box actually fits on the back because it is looking very, very tight. So tight fit would be an understatement on this. We've got clearance, but it is only just clearance. It's the same on both sides. So thankfully it's not another probably 10 centimetres bigger, and then it would be rubbing on this edge and we wouldn't be able to fit it in. So obviously we designed and planned it like that, and it wasn't luck at all. But actually it does look rather neat on there. Okay, it's time to test this window. Oh, would you just look at that for perfection? It sits nicely. You can actually just about open and close the window, which again was obviously totally planned and not luck at all. Anyway, now we've actually got to get the box to mount on there properly and stay in place. We have discovered a slight problem, which is where this one sits, the bolt currently touches just on there, which is a bit of a pain because it means we've got quite a gap up here. And that's the same on both sides. So what we need to do is bring this bolt here, if I can get my finger in, further into there. But the issue with that is as soon as we do that, we end up with the bolt going too far in and hitting the back of this, which means we can't tighten it up properly. So what we've got to do is take the bolts out, make them a little bit shorter, and then see if we can get it to go further in so that it's not sticking out so much. Much struggle later, it is in. So we've got the bolts in the top here, which they wrap around the back like that. And we've got these here, which go through, and they've got a square head on them to hold that in place, and that's now not going anywhere. So what we need to do is now cut the, I'll try and show you on this one, cut the excess of the bolt off, so that we can then put the plastic heads on, like I have done on this one, which just makes it all a lot neater and safer. Who's a good boy bringing the coffees? Yeah. We've managed to fit 200 watts of solar, just about, in this gap, which has been quite a nightmare because you can see this hasn't been the kindest to us with the gap that's been made available. Bit steep. This van has been a challenge from start to finish, but here goes. So originally the design was a fixed bench along this side and a fixed bench along the other side. I've got a picture that I can probably drop in now. There you go, the beauty of technology. And what we've done instead is the customer wanted to be able to add an additional row of seating. So what we've had to do is modify this so that we've now got the structural mounting point that goes through the floor and around the chassis. And then all of this will, when it's not looking so messy, slide out to become a double bed. We're just currently waiting on the upholstery to be able to finish. Unfortunately, I haven't filmed the building of this, but we should film some of the next steps as we get it all together one final time. So as you can see, we've now got all the cushions in, and Curtis is pulling stupid faces. We've now got all the cushions in. Ah! Oh, the cupboard's open. Do you ever get like deja vu moments? So as you can, just get out of the van now, I'm done. Here's me trying to make it look not scripted and just... So in here we've got all the cushions set up now. What's nice about this is when it's in the seating position, this all folds away so that you've got the two seats there, but actually, when it's like this, you can turn this into a really nice small L-shaped bench, and then you've got the fixed bench along here. As you can see, we've got comfortable seating across here. You can sit in the corner. It's all very, very comfortable. The use of space is really, really nice. And this feels like a really nice place to be able to sit. So now we're going to show you how the bed is made, and we will show you that time lapse now. Thank you for watching this video. As you've seen, we've been quite busy on this one. You'll notice there is a large space there with the exception of the steps, which is being made for something very special. Now, if you subscribe, you will hopefully be able to see that. It's going to be a very interesting project for us, which means it will be interesting, hopefully, for you to watch. Thank you for watching. Give us a like. We really appreciate the support.